Once again, Howard Stern.
My dear sweet Robin.
Yes.
Your butt kiss is so warm. I want to,
I just raised Robin.
Every time I'm around Fred, all he does is, my butt kiss is warm. My butt kiss is warm. Do it, Fred.
Your butt cheeks is so warm from the shower, Robin. Robin, wake up, sweetie.
Wake up, sweetie. He does that all day on the movie set.
Yes, he does.
He does it even when you're not there. He's always like, wake up, sweetie.
Oh, the spirit of Robin is always around.
Robin, it is time for you, sweetie, to do the news. My sweet angel. My sweet, sweet butt kiss.
I was just reading this Tom Shales article.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up.
I was wondering if you had seen that.
I got to make a comment. So Letterman's been getting blasted in the press by Tom Shales.
Terribly so.
2 years ago, Tom Shales, I remember, wrote an article about how Conan O'Brien sucked. Mm-hmm. And Letterman was great. And Leno blew. This is 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So now he's written scathing press on Letterman. Letterman's horrible. What is the headline, Robin?
Late Show Slide. The problem is Dave.
Yeah. Now, I've been up the last couple of nights because I've gotten into this weird sleeping habit where I wake up at 11:30 and eat dinner, because of the whole movie thing.
Yeah.
And I happened to watch Leno and Letterman. I went side by side to see if there was a difference, because I'm reading all these Tom Shales things, how Dave is self-destructing, he's horrible, he's changed.
He's going back to old stuff.
It is absolute crap. Now, let me explain to you. First of all, somebody has a good PR person, because Conan O'Brien
is getting lots of good press.
The Cover of TV guy, Conan is hot. This one. Conan O'Brien, whether Tom Shales writes 100 articles or not, gets a 1.8 rating, period. Tom Snyder, supposedly bad, 1.4 rating.
Yeah, that's some win.
There's no winning going on. There's no heat going on. Conan O'Brien, I just watched him the other night, is not any better or worse than he ever was. He's the same Conan O'Brien.
He's been there, and now they're used to him.
Yeah. As a ratings winner now. He's not a ratings winner, so forget that. These guys have to fill up newspapers. Do you understand? Tom Shales is paid to fill up newspapers. And I got to admit, anything they write about Letterman or Leno, I read. So what is he going to write? I was watching Letterman the other night. He did a bit where he was inside a Taco Bell. Mm-hmm. And people would drive up, and he would give them the business. In fact,
was he like at the drive-through window?
The drive-through window. It was a scream. He was funny as hell. It was a great bit.
Yeah, well, Tom backpedals in the very end of the article.
Yeah. Then, so I'm reading this, and I'm going, I've watched Letterman on and off, over the years, because I don't get to stay up, but I get to see, sometimes I tape the show. The same exact Letterman. Mm-hmm. It's the same Letterman that was on at 12:30 at night. Tom Shales has got to fill up newspaper articles. He's analyzing Letterman's meaner. Letterman always was grittier and had an edge.
Mean and nasty.
He was always mean and nasty to some people and very delightful to others.
And then, it's just like psychoanalysis. He seems to be jealous of young actors.
I mean, come on. These are guys filling up.
He hate his fans.
So what I'm saying is all this analysis is like when every once in a while they'll come out and write an article about me.
Well, they even have you in there.
Yeah.
In this article.
Right. Because Dave was on here and he said certain things.
Yeah.
And it is so unfair. I mean, Jay Leno is Jay Leno is Jay Leno. Jay Leno has a advantage in one area where he has this massive lead-in. Let me explain to you what lead-in means. He starts off with a 10 rating no matter what. Dave starts off with a 2 or a 3. Now, I'm not defending Dave or attacking Jay. I'm just telling you the way it is. Jay takes a nosedive from that 10 share all the way down, and Dave brings up the 2 to whatever it is he gets. If you start with a 10 automatically, you're going to have a higher rating every night. It automatically counts as a 10. Dave cannot affect his lead-in. There is very little difference in their ratings. And as far as Letterman changing, it's the same Letterman. You should see this analysis.
Oh, it's horrible.
David Letterman sits there depressed. He doesn't... what are you talking about? I watched the show the other night. I'll tell you how I was watching the show the other night. I'm watching, and Dave has on Sarah Jessica Parker, who was very bubbly. She plays kind of like a dumb bimbo on the show. I mean, I can't imagine anyone's that stupid. I mean, she appears to be very stupid, but she's delightful.
A perky
Yeah.
young lady who doesn't have a lot on her mind.
And Jay had on, right. Okay. And Jay had on a stand-up,
sounds nice.
right, whatever. I can't imagine she's that stupid. But she appeared to be very stupid on Dave's show, but it was entertaining. She was having some light conversation, and she was all excited. She's in a play. Who the hell, God damn knows what the hell she's talking about. And she's all begging Dave to come on the show and watch her in the play, and she's all excited Dave's coming to the play. Hey, what are you going to do? It was an interview. It was entertaining. I tune over to Jay to see who he has on. He's got on a little kid, like Johnny Carson used to have on, like a little kid.
Oh, yes, right.
Cute questions. It was okay. I was more interested in Sarah Jessica Parker. First of all, they keep that place like Letterman keeps that place like a locker room freezer.
Oh, it is a freezer, yeah.
It's a meat freezer.
Meat locker.
Meat locker, I meant to say. And her nipples were obviously reacting in her tight tank top. So you got me. Boom, I'm there. All right, I'm a guy. Well, sue me.
Kid, nipples, you're with the...
Yeah, the cold weather, the nipples, and that was it. I was there. I say kid, nipples, I'm at the nipples.
No brainer.
So there I am. I'm watching Dave. Was Dave any different? Was he depressed? Dave did a nice interview.
Doing a good job.
That's all. It's ridiculous. You cannot go by the newspaper. Now, a year from now, I guarantee you Tom Shell's write an article how Dave has rebounded.
Well, he even says at the end of the article, there's every chance that he could recover because he's still the best ad-libber in TV.
Well, there you go.
But just above that, I love the innuendo. Now, it's not like he talked to Johnny Carson.
Mm-hmm.
But even the great Johnny Carson, he says, who favored Letterman to replace him as Tonight Show host, has reportedly, now who is talking to Johnny? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Has reportedly expressed dismay.
Yeah, Johnny's sitting
over
at home.
seeing Letterman self-destruct on the air.
Let me tell you about Johnny. Believe me, Dave don't analyze Johnny.
But Johnny's not analyzing Dave either.
Let me tell you something. Exactly. Johnny is such a scumbag. Johnny is thrilled when both those guys do bad. He only wants to get the call to come back. He's sitting at home staring at a wall and counting his liver spots with that young wife of his who's got to look at him all day and his skinny, scrawny ass will look like a crypt keeper. That's what's going on, okay? There's your bottom line. Johnny ain't sitting home. He's sitting worrying about Dave.
Yeah, I just resent that he reportedly... What kind of reporting is that?
It's all BS. Yeah. And Conan is hot. Can you imagine? Conan hasn't developed anything. Conan still looks nervous. Conan is still doing the same dopey bits with that sidekick. And he's Conan. He's a nice guy. I know Conan. He's a very nice man. I like him. But he hasn't changed, and he hasn't gotten hot. He's got the same stupid rating. Nobody's electrifying late-night television.
I was just amazed at this article. I mean, especially since... This is an incredible change in the kind of press Letterman used to get.
Yeah, well,
every article used to be a glowing tribute.
It's good for Dave, believe me. I go through it all the time. I don't react.
You.
I'll tell you what happens to me. I see negative articles on me on a daily basis. All right? So, if Letterman gets 1 or 2 negative articles, it shouldn't throw him. Ever since I started my career 20 years ago, I've only received negative press. I never get positive press. And
you don't want positive press now.
I don't read the positive articles. And I do read the negative ones, and I go, oh, my God, I'm so untalented. I mean, back in my mind somewhere, I always thought I was untalented. But after I read this, I go, man, I really am untalented. And then I forget about it. And I go about my business. What am I going to do? Am I going to change? I got another job to go to? I don't. That's it, so I'm untalented.
What can you do?
Who cares?
This is what you do, and they pay you for it.
I see a guy like Jack gets a negative article, gets all upset, he's trying to fight it, he's calling the guy. I don't fight it. I just say, look, this is it. I got to accept it. I'm not talented. What can I do? In this guy's eyes, I'm not talented. I figure he's just jealous. And you know what? So what if I'm not talented? Who cares? I got a job. I'm happy. Well, I got to sit and wait for someone to tell me I got talent? Freaks. Maybe I got no talent. What can I do?
Too late.
It's too late. Where am I going to get some? I wish I had talent.
Really? Are you going to now start trying to do something that they would like?
Yeah. What would they have me do? And if they're so friggin' talented, why aren't they to have a better job?
It's like Bo Derek said, it would be an insult to your audience.
Right. Listen, this is what I do, and there's some people who like it. Evidently, millions of people like it.
Look at this show. This is the show that quotes Bo Derek.
Right. Because that's the only one we can think of to quote. That's the only kind of papers we read.
That's a good one.
Anyway, go ahead, Robin. That's all I want to say about Letterman.
Right. You know how we got the warning a few years ago that men who were trying to become fathers should wear that loose-fitting boxer short type underwear?
Yes, that's true.
Well, now they're saying to women, if you're thinking of trying to become pregnant, think twice about douching.
Yes.
Yes.
That's true. Let me tell you something.
Know this.
You will never get pregnant if you don't douche, because I'm not going near you.
No. You better
can't
not.
stand it. No, you better douche, because I'm not going there.
You looked at the wrong study.
Let me tell you something. Women should douche once in a while.
Yeah.
You douche, right?
No.
You really? Well, I don't know. You're not with guys. I got to tell you something.
How dare you?
Jackie was with a girl one time, and I've experienced this. You're kissing her, and you can already smell love. Up by her neck. And what happened? And you left, right? She was a good-looking girl, and you left.
I started to open her pants, and I buttoned them back up, and exit stage left.
Right. Now, look.
You know what? You're an amazing man. How come the colon is self-cleaning, and that is not?
Look, I'm going to tell you something. It'll probably give you, who even knows, it'll probably give you cancer of the vagina. Who knows? But you gotta, Jesus Christ.
Answer my question.
As long as you take a bath then before lovemaking. Something.
Clean your room.
Clean your room. Clean your womb.
A new study suggests that links...
I believe douching is probably bad in terms of like the big picture. But, you know, you're going to be with a guy you really like. Maybe you sacrifice a little of your personal health.
Spruce up.
Right.
I don't even know what the sentence is, but let me rephrase.
Read it to me. I'm a doctor.
No, the sentence is just worded badly. Anyway, let me just say that they did a study, and it suggests that the practice of monthly...
Douching.
The age-old practice with monthly fertility declines as much as 50%.
Yes. What you're doing is, let me explain to women out there what they're doing when they douche. You're douching with acidic elements that when the sperm comes in contact with, it kills off the sperm. So if you were trying to actively get pregnant, maybe douching wouldn't be the best thing.
Listen to the doctor.
Now, well, you know who we should ask about this seriously?
Who?
Let's ask Ralph. He's a douche.
They don't know why douching impedes fertility or whether the problem is temporary.
Yes.
But they would suggest that the link was strong enough that women should be alerted.
Mm-hmm. Use Alka-Seltzer.
Need to know that there may be harm to their fertility from douching.
The douching probably isn't the best. The vagina has natural secretions that need to do their thing down there. But, listen, you're with a special man, and...
Doctors say there is no benefit to douching...
Oh, boy.
...for a healthy woman.
Well, he don't have to sleep with her.
Oh, stop it.
There's a benefit, believe me.
And
trust me.
It can actually increase the risk of pelvic infection.
Who cares?
Who cares? If your pelvis gets infected, you'll care.
Once in a while, I spruce up. Nice and fresh. Nice and fresh.
Like I said, you
Fresh as a
are
daisy.
a hypocrite.
I know.
Meanwhile, a 25-year-old woman who was trapped in a chimney for more than 4 hours when she tried to get into her house
Santa.
is recovering from scraped knees and a bruised ego. She was pretty embarrassed about the whole thing, according to the fire department.
You know, pine is the best smell. That is good, right? Pine douche.
Pine douche?
Smell like a woods.
This happened in El Cajon, California.
Yes.
This woman removed her sweater because it was getting too warm in the chimney. When they finally rescued her, she was covered in soot.
Soot, right.
In soot and naked from the waist up.
How embarrassing. Yeah. That's worse than being an obese person. I got to drag you out on a stretcher.
Greeting her were 13 firefighters.
Wow.
And an assortment of television cameras and still photographers.
You want to be topless and coming down a chimney. Hear that music.
Began when she and her boyfriend returned home only to find that they did not have their house keys.
Would you really, no matter how much I get locked out of my house, it would never occur to me to climb through the chimney.
Well, she was petite. And they thought maybe if she just went down the chimney, they'd be fine.
Sometimes it's worth like calling 911, getting a firefighter or somebody to help you.
She and her boyfriend tried for 3 hours to get her out of that chimney before they finally called somebody. Oh, dear. So there you have it. She is out and she's all better.
Go ahead, Robin.
But, they say it's one of the most unusual human rescues they've had at rescues at that fire department in 21 years.
Wow.
We had our betting going for Morton Downey Jr. He seems to be getting a lot of mileage out of this.
Sure.
cancer discovery.
We
so-
spent a half hour on it.
And he is a different Mort
Yeah.
than the Mort we used to see on that TV show. Here's Morton Downey Jr.
If I have 1 year, 2 years, 3
Oh,
years.
God forbid. I'll lose my bet.
I win.
I'm due to win $5,600.
I'm with you, Mort.
And that's all I get left with. I'll make the most of it. I'll give back all those wonderful things that have been given to me. I
Like what?
came from nowhere to fame. What a beautiful gift they gave me.
Wow.
See? Listen to him.
How's he going to give that back? He's going to make other people famous?
Well, you know, he says he wants to go to, like, children's centers and discourage them from smoking and junk like that.
Can you make money doing that?
No, I think
'Cause I'll
really,
start doing it.
You know, when you're looking death in the face, I think you start to care about your legacy, how people are going to talk about you after you go.
Yeah.
And up until he got cancer, people weren't going to have too many nice things to say about him.
Right.
So he's now worried about that image after death, I suppose.
Right.
Meanwhile, look at this. I don't know who this is from, but they say this article is going to be printed in the next edition of the Loudmouth.
What is the Loudmouth?
I guess it's a Morton Downey fan magazine.
Really? What is the article?
For several years, Morton Downey has been telling his audience that there's no real hate between him and K-Rock's Howard Stern.
Right.
The audience found this statement rather difficult to believe. However, when Larry King broke a confidence, I didn't know it came from Larry King.
Larry King?
Yeah, Larry King broke a confidence and published his column stating that Downey had lung cancer. You know how Larry has nothing to write.
Right. Larry broke a confidence. Why would you admit anything to Larry King?
You know it's going to be in that column.
Yeah, right. ... Morton Downey has cancer. ... I like spaghetti from my friend, right next to the spaghetti reference.
Mentioned between two,
Two inane comments,
innocuous references. We found out that Mort was right again. Howard Stern showed us his real persona.
That's right.
A persona that very few of us have been given the opportunity to see. Howard's respect and concern for Mort moved the Downey audience emotionally.
Really?
Sure, there were a few on-air remarks after Mort left.
Right, yeah.
But Howard had the cojones to do what the rest of the media was afraid to do.
I'll even write like Mort.
Yeah, show his own humanity in the time of stress and uncertainty for Mort's family, friends, and audience.
Wow.
Let's face it, gang. All of us are scared and praying for Mort.
Yeah, what will happen to the Morton Downey newsletter if he dies? Will it continue? I wonder.
Will it continue?
Would they like to merge in this day and age of merging companies?
With?
Would they like to merge with my fan club? Or would they merge with Westinghouse?
This I didn't know. What most of our readers and I haven't seen or heard is the fact that Howard's concern for Mort didn't stop there. He has called Mort at home and tried to keep Downey's spirits up for the coming battle.
I have?
Well, this is what I'm asking you. Is this true?
Yes. Privately, I have been calling Mort and trying to...
Oh,
they call me Dr. Death. I'm the angel of death. I'm like a Florence Nightingale. Yeah, Robin, I didn't want to talk about this, but I've been coaching Mort on how to handle his problem.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you wouldn't share it with us.
It was a very private and personal thing, and they've broken a confidence. I did that for many famous people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you should tell us about it.
Often
we'd have better thoughts about you.
I like to be there when life leaves them.
So the Morton Downey fans are very happy with the way you've been handling this whole situation. In fact, they thank all of us.
I'm very honored.
I guess they didn't hear the show today.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there'll be a new article tomorrow.
Meanwhile, more information is coming out about the capture of the Zodiac Killer.
Yes.
Now his name is Heriberto. Or Heriberto.
Isn't that the guy who made Pinocchio?
He was Geppetto. That was
Same thing.
Heriberto Satan.
Oh, yeah.
Now they say he's found religion. I love these guys.
Yeah.
He says he stopped being the Zodiac Killer once he found God. And they are claiming that his relationship with the Bible helped to get a confession out of him.
Zoe shot his sister because he had a relationship with God?
Well, actually, they say now that he wasn't trying to shoot his sister. He was trying to shoot her friend.
Oh, well, that's different.
Just a bad shot.
What a kooky guy.
I know.
Yeah, don't even give him any attention. Screw the Zodiac Killer. Let him just hang.
But anyway, you were absolutely right that it was a symbol and his handwriting that got him caught.
Real bright guy. He signs his confession with the Zodiac symbol that the cops have been trailing for years. Thank God he's a dope.
I think most of these guys want to get caught. What good is it to be the Zodiac Killer and to have nobody know
I know.
it?
Not a bad-looking guy either, did you say?
You don't look at a guy like this and think he's the kind of loser who's sitting up in his room alone making battleships.
Right. You think it's somebody who looks like Fred.
Who knew?
Just kidding, Fred. You know I love you. I mean, Eric. All right, let's take a break, Robin.
Okay.
Come back, we'll do the rest of the news stories.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
Once again, Robin Quivers with the news. Robin, you were in the middle.
ValueJet reportedly flew substandard planes for more than a year before last month's crash in the Florida Everglades.
Yeah, so where was the FAA? How come now they tell you that?
The New York Times and the Washington Post outlined the problems in today's editions. In one case, the Post reports at least 7 planes flew about 79 flights without changing laboratory flush motors.
I heard a rumor that Big Orange Marble was merging with ValueJet.
The motors were suspected as the cause of a fire on an Air Canada flight several years ago. The Times reports ValueJet DC-9s were flown with broken or poorly working parts. The newspaper also reports the airline flew planes without inspecting them as required. As I said before, when you get a flight for $89,
what do you think you get?
You get what you pay for.
It's like Kathy Lee, when you get some clothes for $7, where do you think they're coming from? But my point is that
the Federal Aviation Commission or administration, whatever it's called, is definitely on the line here. They're supposed to make sure, no matter what the cost of the ticket, the plane is safe.
Yeah, so why do we have these government agencies? If afterwards they tell you, well, now we're investigating. You're supposed to be investigating? I don't know. It just sounds weird. Anyway, go ahead. Let's not get into that whole rap.
2 black men have been charged in an arson fire of a black church, a mostly black church in North Carolina. They have a date in court today.
What's that all about?
Rodney Bullock and Curtis Gilbert Jr. are charged with burning a building they were remodeling.
Maybe they were trying to get the insurance, or they were trying to make it look like white people are bad or something. I don't know.
Last month's fire destroyed the building. Authorities say they attribute the arrest from tips from neighbors that helped lead them to the suspects. But nobody's discussing the motive.
Because who can figure it out?
So we don't know what's going on here. We got a bunch of black churches being burned, but they could all be being burned for different reasons. It doesn't necessarily have to be racially motivated.
Well, I know in the Los Angeles riots, I studied some of that, and black people burned down their own homes, so maybe now they're into burning down their own churches.
There's something you need to have pointed out to you. You keep saying their own homes.
Well, you know what I mean. Where they live, their dwellings.
Where they live is different than their own home.
Well, I mean, if you got a place to live, I don't care if it's a cardboard box, don't burn it down. Where are you going to go to?
My point is, lots of people don't burn what they own or don't trash what they own. Other people do sometimes trash what they borrow.
Well, why would you do that?
People do it. I don't know why they do.
Well, give me an answer. Looking for answers here, not questions.
Rich people are prospering, and working-class poor Americans are losing income or stagnating to a greater degree than at any time since World War II.
It's like I know.
I certainly know I feel this way.
It's like I know a guy who lets the air out of his own tires. Why would he do that?
But they're his tires. He wouldn't do that.
He rented the car.
Oh, stop.
Why would you get a rental car?
You don't
That's like
know
saying,
anybody.
I got a place that they let me sleep in. I'm going to burn it down.
Anybody like
I do too. His name's Eric Norris.
When you have this mentality that they'll just rebuild it again, but I still won't own it, you do it.
Oh, please.
I suppose.
Please.
The New York Times reports the first 2 years of the Clinton administration, 1993 and 94. The share of national income earned by the top 5% of households also grew at a faster rate than during the 8 years of the Reagan administration. So what we're saying here is that Reagan was always painted as this guy who was a president for the rich, but Clinton isn't bad for the rich either.
Wow.
I know I'm not getting anywhere.
What's
the person to do?
On rollerblades or on horseback? Go ahead, what else?
A high school teacher. Would you have paid for a grade? A high school teacher who told a student to pay up or flunk out has been fined $2,500 and sentenced to 6 months behind bars.
Fined? He was fired, I assume, too.
I don't know. They don't say anything about him losing his job.
You can't fire anybody anymore.
44-year-old Kenneth Cotton has been convicted of receiving bribes, falsifying records, and official misconduct.
What class did he teach?
He was an economics teacher. So he told this 18-year-old student of his that he wanted $290.
Hey, that's economics for sure. You're learning your lesson. You can come up with some cash. You'll be able to buy anything.
Because he had excessive absences from his night school class in return for a passing grade.
Wow.
The 18-year-old student turned him in.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. She'll lower his price.
And doctors at the University of California San Diego Medical Center have separated two baby brothers who were born joined from the chest to the belly button.
No wonder when I go to, like, these fairs now, I can't find any freaks to look at. These doctors are separating everyone. I used to love to go. I used to go up to Honesdale, PA, man. You'd see people joined at the head, the stomach.
Twins were 1 month old, Howard. Aver Aaron Moreno and Ramon Allen Moreno were separated by a team of 18 doctors in a delicate 2.5-hour operation.
That's why Ringling Brothers is going to go out a bit. What was it, Barnum? What was the guy who used to have the freak shows?
P.T. Barnum.
P.T. Barnum. That's why he died. Had no business left.
The two boys shared a liver.
Hey, you need that for drinking. Yeah, I know all about it.
So it looks like both of these twins are going to survive and be okay. The family is from Tijuana, Mexico. They must be very happy today.
I know a doctor in Poland who cut Siamese twins into thirds.
What?
He thought they were three. And triplets.
Made them into triplets, huh?
My favorite story of the day. Did you see this story about the doctor? I don't know if you're going to do this one.
The doctor who raped a woman?
Well, he found guilty of sodomizing a sedated patient.
Well, that's called rape.
Is that rape?
Yes. No, it's not. We had done this a while ago when it was first...
we actually did this one.
Oh, good, clean fun. When it first came up. But, yes, he was found guilty. He claimed that he didn't do it, but the authorities sent the woman back in with a wiretap, or taped with a wire, and he started apologizing all over himself.
Yeah.
So the sad thing is that I see in the paper that after he was convicted, he went to the back of the courtroom and stood there holding his sobbing wife.
Yeah.
That's what always kills me about these stories.
The wife. What else, Rob?
I was just going to tell you that the music industry, you know how sometimes we have actually witnessed this ourselves. We'll see some young rock and roll star being dragged in here rather incoherently.
Yes.
And there's a bunch of people in suits standing around knowing the guy's out of his mind on drugs, and they just drag him to the next interview, and they never do anything about it.
Yeah, what are they supposed to do?
Well, now music industry executives and stars are going to meet in Los Angeles to discuss the growing drug problem.
Oh. Hey, it's rock and roll. What are you going to do? What are you doing? If someone wants to do drugs, you going to stop them? All right. So who's meeting? Do you know?
I don't know, but Michael Green, who is the president of the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences, I guess, will be a part of this. And other industry bigs. They're going to just sit there and listen to what the problems are. But as a result of, a bunch of people having dropped dead from heroin abuse lately.
Something you can do.
They think, geez, maybe we'd better do something about this. And they're considering a wide range of possible actions, including drug testing. Can you imagine mandatory drug testing for rock and rollers?
Yeah, right. yeah, like they'll be suspended from the league.
To withholding pay. I can't talk today. To withholding pay.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that'll work. But some of the industry, they're a little concerned that maybe if, they have these strong drug policies, bands won't sign with them.
They won't. They'll just start their own damn label.
Anyway, I guess... Who is Kelly Deal? Is she a rock and roller?
Who knows?
Well, anyway, here she is. She says it doesn't sound like a good idea to her to have the music industry involved in drug rehab.
That scares me. Last thing I want is somebody in the music industry helping me. No offense.
Here she is again.
I think that's, that's something for like the band members, other band members and family members, the boyfriends and girlfriends, and maybe a tour manager, if he can be involved.
So she doesn't want any music industry executives helping her. But, of course, Steven Tyler, he's always been at the forefront of these kind of conversations because he's actually one of the survivors.
It almost killed me. It almost killed me. I'm telling you, you're looking at a miracle. I'm one of those guys that came back. I might not have. I might have gone the way of everybody else.
He had his fun now.
And all of the rest of you can just...
Yeah, all right.
But,
I'll tell you one thing, the guy looks fabulous for being almost dead.
John Colapinto, who is, I guess, somebody, an industry executive, he says we could have a problem here trying to enforce these rules.
It's for a lot of different reasons that the record industry is reluctant to speak about the problem, ranging from, we want our artists to believe that they have total freedom when they work for our label. If we publicize the fact that we take measures to keep them off drugs or to help them get off drugs, they may well feel like we are an over-controlling organization, and they won't sign with us.
Good. It's a big problem. I got to be really concerned about that.
So anyway, they are trying to figure out what to do in the music industry about their drug problems.
I like that woman.
Good luck.
I like that woman. I don't want anyone in the music industry helping me with my problems. All right.
That's scary.
Thank you, Robin. And is that what's happening?
That is what's happening.
Jackie, give me the plugs real quick. I have to dart off here. Jackie, Penthouse Joke Page, Martling, 78 hysterical minutes on CD or cassette on the Wild. Sergeant Pecker, $12, $4 shipping and handling. Summer special, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. This Saturday night, June 22, at the Sterling Room in Greenwood Lake, New York, with Jake Thomas Band. For info, visit JackieJokeman.com. Saturday, King Norris returns to Jay Mallory's in Gloucester, New Jersey. Don't miss Stuttering John hosting the first annual Club Paradise Beauty Contest this Saturday night, June 22, in Las Vegas, Nevada. Show starts at 9 p.m. Dome and Steve Gorilla hosting the Hooters Bikini Contest on Monday, June 24 from 8 to 10 on Highland Boulevard in Staten Island. And also Dweezil and Ahmed Zappa, Music for Pets, is the new album called 1-8889-ABSURD, or go to Tower Records. If you're planning a wedding or party, you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineers. Rockin' Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040. We'll see you tomorrow.